Indigenous ways of doing things, there was always the elders and the parents had a lot to do with the raising of the child. And that is something that is sorely lacking, especially in the school setting. And I'm there to form relationships with the kids.
The kids get to learn some Indigenous perspectives on things that might be different from what they would learn just in their regular classroom. So just take a moment to think about this land and this place where we are and have a little bit of gratitude to the people who lived here before us.
Our kids are starting to talk more about diversity and what it feels like, what it looks like, what it sounds like. We've been relating our topic on respecting elders to respecting each other and respecting us in the classroom.
Every class is a community. So however many classes there are, that's the whole community of Queneesh. Okay, and Queneesh is part of School District 71, the bigger community. And that includes all the schools in the district, right? School District 71. We're expanding it here. Now, School District 71 is part of Comox Valley. And the Comox Valley is part of the regional district, which includes Cumberland, Courtenay, the islands, etc. And then we're going to get bigger. The Comox Valley Regional District is part of Vancouver Island. All the communities in Vancouver Island. So you see how big we're getting? And you're just a small little part of that. And then we're also part of the British Columbia province and part of Canada, which is really big, which is the world. We're part of the world, the big, large community of the world, right? And so when you bring it all back down, you're just one small little bit of it. But you're all important. All your communities are important. So now each community has leaders, right? So the leaders in this, for school district, for your school, would be your principals, your teachers. And then you come down to the communities of Comox, Courtenay, the mayors. Go down to up to the provincial, which is the Premier John Horgan, and eventually all the way up to Prime Minister Trudeau, which is the Prime Minister of Canada. Right. So how do you respect leaders? We have also too what is called in the Aboriginal community as elders. So an elder is respected by the community. They're chosen by the community. And they have wisdom that they share with you. Wisdom and teachings, right? They share with you. Not everyone is an elder that is accepted by the community.
Last year, after our discussion on what is an elder, one of the discussion points came up that when an elder comes into a classroom or into a room, often people will stand up in acknowledgement to honor that elder. And without me saying anything, prompting or anything, a few of the kids started to rise and honor Bryce when he came into our class, and it just spread. And it was very early in the year, so all year when he came in, and it spread into other people coming in too, the kids would stand up. And it gave me goosebumps the first time it happened. It was beautiful.
Did you know that Miss Van H is an elder, could be an elder? And why is that?
Because we respect her.
Okay.
Because she knows a lot of wisdom.
Okay.
She knows how to make a call. She helps others with wisdom.
That's right. She has wisdom and knowledge that she shares with you. When she's giving her lessons, what should you be doing?
Saying thank you and listening.
The last part was right. You pay attention. You drop what you're doing and you listen to what she's saying. She shouldn't have to repeat herself or call you out because you're fidgeting or doing something else or talking with your friends. You have to pay full attention to her, right? That's giving her respect. She shouldn't have to call your names out when you're misbehaving, right? Right? Okay. So, That's one way of showing respect to an elder, because she has wisdom and knowledge to share with you, right? And it's very important for you to listen to what she has to say. She shouldn't have to repeat herself. Or to any other teacher that comes into your class giving a lesson, or somebody, a guest coming in giving a lesson, you sit down, you pay attention to what they're talking. And do you interrupt them?
No.
What do?
You raise your hand.
Speak up.
You raise your hand.
Raise your hands and wait for you to be called, right? You don't interrupt, because that's being very disrespectful. We want to be respectful to our elders and to visitors that come in.
Bryce, for example, has been at Queneesh for a couple of years now, so he's gotten to work with some of the same teachers over those years. He's got to see some kids over the course of the last 2 or 3 years in the classroom as they get older, and it's just nice for the kids to have a connection. Lots of kids that are living in our communities today don't have access to their own grandparents, because the way we're living our lives and families are often in different communities. It's just nice for kids to have that connection with the person that, you know, I'm not going to say takes the place of a grandparent, but that has a role that's similar, that sort of steps in and is a common person that they see. So it brings a lot of connection, and those relationships develop with students and the elders over time. So it's really nice to see those relationships being fostered in the schools.
How does it feel to be respected as an elder?
How does it feel to be respected? You know, I had a real problem with that, being accepted as an elder, because I don't consider myself to be an elder. I found it really, really difficult to say, when somebody says, well, you're my elder, I thought, well, I'm not. It was a real difficult thing for me to be recognized as an elder. But how do I feel about it? I feel good, because I feel that I have something to contribute. This class knows me. I've been here once a week since September, and I've seen the development over that period of time. And yes, the kids are very hard to believe now, but they were very attentive and took it all in. So, have I ever been teased? Yes, I have been when I was young, like you guys. Not only teased, but discriminated against. Even up into my working years, I felt discrimination amongst my workmates and peers.
That's sad.
Yes, it is, but you know, I ignored it. What is interesting about being an elder? Well, first of all, I get to be with you guys. Watch you grow up. I've seen a lot of changes in you since September. Even though everything's been outside, I've seen a lot of positive changes, which is good. I've been with this class now because I enjoy the grade 4-5 level, and the teacher is really, really good. So coming into our class is a real joy for me. I enjoy it very much. It's my 3rd year, and I've seen the kids come through, starting from September, and see that their growth over the year, as to how, with my speaking like I did today, how that affected them as the year progressed.